Happy day, friends. You've made it to day 20, and all I keep hearing in my head is celebrate good times. Come on. That's all I keep hearing in my head is that just keeps playing over and over and over. So, after you complete this session, I want to invite you to listen to that song, turn on that song, and celebrate the fact that you are doing it, that you are doing the work, because it is something that we should celebrate, right? Healing and growing and transforming and transcending all the bullshit that we've needed to transcend or that we have been transcending. Even if you started this journey long before devoted, it is something that we should be celebrating. We should be celebrating the fact that we're doing the work, that we're showing up. We should be celebrating the fact that we are committed to living lives of devotion. We should be celebrating the fact that we are committed to allowing the essence of who we are to be the foundation for our lives. So listen to that song whenever you're done with today's session, and allow yourself to just bask in your own glory. Allow yourself to just bask and celebrate and give thanks for this moment that you're in, because this moment that you're in, this space that you're in right now is such a crucial point in time for you. I know it is for me, and I know that it is for you as well. And so give yourself a moment to just celebrate, to say thank you, to dance, to worship, to praise. Give yourself that opportunity. Take a moment to do that, because again, you are doing a work that is not easy. It is not easy to do this work. It is not easy to do it, because if it were, the entire world, everybody would be doing it. We wouldn't be experiencing some of the things that we experience in our world today if we were all doing the work to heal and transform our lives and to transcend the things that we need to transcend. So I just wanted to share that because it was on my heart, and I know that I celebrate often, and I want to encourage you to do the same. That yes, you are doing this work. Yes, it can be tedious sometimes, and it can feel like something is always coming up. And so you have to take those moments to pause and to give thanks and to praise and to worship and to celebrate and to just bask in gratitude. And so make sure you do that at some point today and every day. Take just a few minutes to turn on a song that encourages you, or that pumps you up, or that grounds you in gratitude, or that grounds you in praise and worship, or that calls for you to just celebrate. Okay, day 20, we have made it. We're celebrating the fact that we have made it, and wow, what a journey it has been. I am very grateful to be here with you today. Today is the last day that we'll be focusing on devoting ourselves to well-being and peace. Devoting ourselves to well-being and peace. And it's very important for us to remember that there is so much going on in the world, so much noise, so many things that are happening in the world, that if we allow them, that those things have the ability to distract us. They have the ability to distract us. And part of the reason why living a life of devotion is so important is because when you are living in the intention of living a life of devotion, you are intentionally placing your focus, your energy, your attention on what it is that you want to place your energy, focus, and attention on, right? What you are doing is you are saying, I am not allowing anything out there to disturb what I have going on in here. I am not allowing anything out there to distract me from the truth of who I am, from the truth and wisdom that lives within my body. And that's why living a life of devotion is important. It's not so that you can become something. It's not so that you can it's simply so that you can be present, right? We started off with devoting ourselves to the present moment. And that's what living a life of devotion is really all about. Because when our attention is focused elsewhere and not right here, it can be very easy to ignore the truth that peace is available to us right now and that it's flowing from within us. Peace is not something that we can gain from out there, right? It's not something that we can gain because, oh, the outside world is changing. No, it is flowing from within us. And so when we tune in, when we devote ourselves to the essence of who we are, we can experience that peace more and more. So let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths. Go ahead and close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. Start to take your attention to your breath. Breathing gentle, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Remembering on the inhale to create that full body tension from head to toe, squeezing your hands together, making fists, squeezing your toes, your entire body, creating that tension. And then on the exhale, allowing everything to relax. So deep breath in. And sigh it out. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to feel into that frequency. I know you feel it. Deep breath in, creating that tension within your body. Sighing it out. Your breaths should be much deeper by now. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. Allowing everything to relax. Again, just filling into that frequency. You're tapping into a new frequency. You're tapping into a new frequency right now. That is what you are doing. Living in the intention of living a life of devotion. You are tapping into a new frequency. Allow yourself to be there. Allow yourself to rest there. Allow yourself to lean into that frequency. Allow yourself to let go of, allow yourself to surrender the old frequency. Only you know the frequency that you've been resting in, residing in. Give yourself permission to let it go. Give yourself permission to step into, to lean into this new frequency that you are calling in by living a life of devotion. Slowly begin to open your eyes. Whew. I will offer you the mantra, so take a moment to write it down. Say it out loud a couple of times. The mantra for today says, peace in my body, peace in my mind. Peace surrounds me all the time. Peace in my body, peace in my mind. Peace surrounds me all the time. So take a moment to write that down. Say it out loud. And if you watched the intro video, you know that I was sharing a little bit about what I believe mantras are. And I believe mantras are answers to the questions that we've been asking ourselves. I believe that mantras awaken us to the truth that lives within our bodies. Mantras awaken us to who we are. And mantras also challenge us. They challenge us to reflect. They challenge us to recognize the frequency that we're dwelling in. And they challenge us to ask ourselves, can I choose a new frequency? Can I be open to choosing a new frequency? So maybe whenever you say this mantra out loud or whenever you write it down, there's a feeling that's invoked, or you are having a realization that, wow, I haven't been allowing myself to dwell in peace. I haven't been allowing myself to tune into the peace that lives within me. Or maybe you write the mantra down and you say it out loud and you realize, wow, I've been tuning into this peace that lives within me, but I've been keeping it to myself. I haven't been sharing it with the people around me. I haven't been empowering the people around me to also remember that the peace that they're seeking lives within them. So maybe this mantra has you realizing some things. So just take note of what you're feeling, and then you can ask yourself after this session is over, what was that feeling? What was the mantra? What is the mantra awakening me to? What is the mantra asking me to see? Peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. It's possible. It's possible for us to know peace in our bodies. It's possible for us to know peace in our minds. It's possible for us to experience peace all the time, as long as we remember that it's flowing from within, that nothing out there has the ability to take that away from us. Okay? Alrighty, let's get into the short meditation. So go ahead and close your eyes. We'll take a deep breath in through our nose. And exhale it out through your nose. Deep breath in through your nose. And exhale it out through your nose. And I want you to begin to take your attention to the space between your brows. And in your mind's eye, I want you to begin to imagine that it's raining. There's a storm that's happening. And as you start to imagine and connect with and see this storm in your mind's eye, before we move forward, I want you to hear from within yourself what this storm might represent for you. And then once you have that, just release it and let it go. Continue to see the storm in your mind's eye. Continue to see yourself standing in the storm. And then notice yourself look to the left. And you notice that there's a tornado and it's headed your way. And the tornado is getting closer and closer. And you're running, trying to get away, trying to escape the tornado. But the faster you run, it seems the closer it gets. And then finally, the tornado catches up with you, even though you're still running. And then you find or notice yourself, see yourself in your mind's eye in the middle of the tornado. And it's circulating around you. It's one of the biggest tornadoes you've ever seen or experienced, and you're in the middle of it. Just notice, witness, observe. And notice the spin of the tornado grows faster. Notice in your mind's eye that the winds begin to pick up. They're getting stronger. You begin to notice debris flying all around you. And just see yourself in the middle of the storm, in the middle of the tornado. And then I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, repeat the mantra. Peace in my body. Peace in my mind. Peace surrounds me all the time. Deep breath in. Pause at the top. Continuing to hold the image of yourself in the middle of the tornado. And see yourself as you're there in the middle of the tornado, repeating the mantra as you exhale. Peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. And you'll take another deep breath in. And you'll exhale and repeat the mantra. Peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. And begin to notice in your mind's eye as you repeat the mantra. Begin to notice the quality of the storm. Begin to notice, witness, observe what happens to the tornado as you lean into the mantra. Repeat, peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. Maybe you need to repeat it one more time. Peace in my body. Peace in my mind. Peace surrounds me all the time. Take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Deep breath in. And as you sigh out the breath, begin to notice in your mind's eye that the storm begins to settle. Repeat the mantra, peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. And as you sigh out the breath, begin to notice the tornado lifting and passing away. Take note of what's surrounding you, the debris that may be surrounding you. And in your mind's eye, notice yourself place one hand on your heart space. You take a deep breath in. And as you exhale in your mind's eye, you repeat the mantra, peace in my body, peace in my mind, peace surrounds me all the time. And then you'll take a deep breath in. Exhale out through your nose. And allow yourself to release the image from your mind. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Allow yourself to rest in the silence for a moment. Allow yourself to just receive what it is that you have cultivated in this moment. Allow yourself to take a few more gentle, deep breaths so that you can ground into this peace that lives within you. Remember to take some time to journal, to reflect, to ask yourself those questions. What is the mantra wanting to awaken me to? Continue to keep your eyes closed and just rest in this moment. Today was our last day to focus on devoting ourselves to well-being and peace. And for the rest of the journey, we'll be focusing on devoting ourselves to God and truth. And I look forward to sharing in that with you. I will see you tomorrow.